Bitcoin Cash, a lawsuit against Coinbase. People freaking out. Like always, welcome to the cryptosphere. My name is Kubera or Mike, and let's get the video started for today. Alright, so first of all, we will be doing a second video most likely in a little bit about Bitcoin Cash, why it rose to like $700 and now it crashed again, and then you see this is normal. This is completely normal and natural with the volatility just all over the place. 45% changes within 24 hours. So we'll go a little bit more in depth with that. However, this video will focus a little bit on that because Bitcoin Cash is the reason Coinbase is most likely looking at a lawsuit from multiple entities around there coming around August 15th. So pretty much what happened right now is a couple people have came out and they're like, yeah, we're going to sue Coinbase. This is a simplified version. We're going to sue you because we are money hungry. We want money just as Coinbase wants money. And both sides are very greedy because one side, well, let's play devil's advocate, even though I dislike Coinbase and I pretty much you won't see affiliate links for Coinbase or Poloniex or Paxful or, well, maybe Paxful. We'll see. We'll talk about Paxful. Anyways, so yeah, I don't support Coinbase. However, I still use them a little bit. It's just like, yeah, sometimes I recommend people use it. It's like, if you have no other option, it's okay. It's okay. It's not good. I at least make it known, though, that there are better options sometimes, depending on where you're from and what your situation is, and that Coinbase isn't a perfect company. However, I am on Coinbase's side here. Nationwide is on your side. Okay, Coinbase did announce it, and you saw me in my videos. I told you guys like 2 weeks before the whole Bitcoin Cash August 1st Sedgwick update, all that stuff. Coinbase came out, and a bunch of other exchanges came out. The ones that didn't support Bitcoin Cash let it be known that, like, hey, we're going to lock your Bitcoin come July 31st, August 1st. We're going to lock it up. So if you don't want that to happen, you should withdraw your money right now and do send it out before July 31st so it gets into your offline wallet or it gets into Bitrex or it gets into wherever you're going. And they did give multiple messages. They gave multiple warnings. They updated on their social media. So Coinbase did everything legally they were supposed to. And some people are like, wait, that's not fair. I didn't see it. I missed it. Or, you know what? I did see it, but I still want Bitcoin Cash because whatever, it's unfair. Bitcoin Cash is mine. That's my Bitcoin. Well, okay, here's the thing. When you keep Bitcoin or whatever currency on an exchange and you don't have the private keys, technically, it's not your Bitcoin. Now, if an exchange does lose it, it depends. When you get the lawyers involved, it's weird. It's like a 50-50 chance. Now, there's still cases where people lose, but there's cases where the companies lose. So it's like, at that point, yeah, a lawyer will take up this case. But anyways, so there's a lot of money here that's going, I mean, billions of dollars pretty much with Bitcoin Cash and Coinbase probably. They're like, oh yeah, we're making a lot of money. So Coinbase is a little greedy because they aren't accepting Bitcoin Cash. They don't want to support it, and they're just keeping the Bitcoin Cash. They're like, yeah, it's ours, man, it's ours. And then that's pretty much what the lawsuit's based off of. So people are like, well, you know, I had like $700 or I had like $1,000 or like $1 million or whatever it was. And even though there was a bunch of warnings, I still want my Bitcoin Cash. I feel like these people will lose the lawsuit because Coinbase, it's a huge company. I mean, they're pretty much a Bitcoin monopoly, and they're incredible to be fighting against. It's kind of like you going up a government body. Okay, it's not at that point, but still, the amount of people who sue Walmart, for example, every single day is just incredible. I forgot the numbers, but if they were dealing with, I mean, they wouldn't have enough time in the entire day to deal with every single case that gets thrown at them every single day. I mean, there's just thousands, tens of thousands of cases against them, okay? It's the stupidest stuff. There's always somebody out there who's ready to sue. Welcome to America. So Coinbase, they probably get a lot of lawsuits. I'm going to guess what is going on. They're crashing. I'm going to guess they get probably like anywhere from 10,000 to 20,000 lawsuits per year from small individuals, most of which we never hear of because they're either thrown out of court, or then, there's a private settlement reached, or something happens where it's behind closed doors and we don't really know about it. But there's a lot of people, there's thousands of negative reviews of Coinbase, and I see why people are frustrated. I look at both sides of the coin, the Bitcoin. And on one hand, yeah, Coinbase did kind of it would have been nice if they did support Bitcoin Cash and people were just able to keep it there, and they were able to trust Bitcoin. They were able to trust Coinbase, and everything would be nice, and they're a great company. But knowing Bitcoin's history, why do I keep confusing? Knowing Coinbase's history, they're not a good guy. They're just the guy who wants a lot of money. They're a company. They're trying to cash out all the profits as fast as possible, as much as possible. So, and they did warn us. It's not like they're the ultimate evil out there. There's worse companies. Let me tell you, there's way worse companies. Coinbase does go out. They do have incredible fees. Sometimes they mess around with the limits. Their support is virtually non-existent. You'll be waiting sometimes for weeks. But they're not as bad as Polo. They're not as bad as some other exchanges. So it's like, they're all right. They're fine. They're fine. I heard a review. Coinbase is fine. That's a good review, right? They're okay. It's like a 5 out of 10. An F. It still is an F, but you're able to use them sometimes. So the people throwing a lawsuit against them probably are just like, wow, I could have more money. And the one case I see that this is actually okay is there's some people who are transferring from GDAX, which is Coinbase's little exchange, and there was just not enough time where they sent in tickets. Okay, so this is the one aspect to the lawsuit. I'm sure there's some individuals that may win this one if this is the route that they go down upon, but others, not everyone, of course. So these individuals had a ticket and they want to withdraw before the deadline. Some people tens of thousands of dollars, some people hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the tickets never got answered. And this was a couple days before July 31st. And it wasn't just going to arrive in time. And, so because of that delayed response, they could have missed out on tens of thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoin Cash. So at that point, yes, I do understand. Those people, if they get really good lawyers, they might have a chance. But if you're not one of those people where it wasn't kind of directly Coinbase's fault, as in you had the funds inside your account and you were able to send off, then, at that point, it's just meh, whatever. So for me, for example, I actually had $58 or $59 worth of Bitcoin inside my Coinbase account, even though I told people to get it off to an offline wallet. For me, the reason I did that is because it was just $15. I was just whatever. The rest of my money was out. So I followed my rules, but still, I was oh, okay, I'm missing out on Bitcoin Cash. Well, what if I send it to an offline wallet? Wow, what if I lose $2 or $3 fees? And then it's just really, it's only $50 to the Bitcoin Cash. It's just not worth it. It would have been worth it after sending out the fees. And then what if I had to resend it back into Coinbase? Another fee. It's just no. I'm not going to mess around with that. So anyways, Bitcoin Cash is going up and down like crazy due to a couple different things. I'm sure there's exchanges out there who have made a lot of money, millions of dollars from just not accepting it or, not supporting it, weird glitches and a little bit of manipulation. We see a bunch of manipulation in the cryptocurrency world and SEs, and unfortunately, this is very commonplace. There's a lot of newbies, there's a lot of hype. So here's what's going to happen. If you're new to this channel, please definitely leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, because we're going to be talking about BitConnect. We're going to be talking more about cloud mining and other investment and lending and Bitcoin exchanges and all these services, because there's so many cases where companies just kind of mess around, people lose money, and I want to be one of the most honest crypto channels out there. I'm not going to be probably the most honest person in the entire world, because, hey, we all mess up, we screw up. I admit I've definitely done some bad things in the past, but hopefully as you grow up, as you grow older, you mature and you start thinking about the long term, you start caring about your reputation. So we're going to be talking more in depth about that stuff. If you haven't checked out my other Coinbase video, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below. Next up, we're going to be discussing Bitcoin Cash, Poloniex. That's going to be a fun one. You know how much I love Poloniex. Make an entire video for Coinbase. You guys should definitely join. Use my referral code, and then you'll get an extra $500 and free Bitcoins. Free Bitcoin Cash. Dude, that's what's happening. Coinbase is giving free Bitcoin Cash to everybody who uses my affiliate referral coupon code link. That's it. Only me. I got this special deal. I was just like, yo, Coinbase CEO, hit me up, hit me up. No, seriously, Coinbase, congratulations on being the Comcast of the Bitcoin world. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. I already said that, and I just, you know what, I'm going to end this. So we're going to be streaming later today, so see ya, guys. Videos every single day. Unlike some other people, by the way, we're Superman still. He's on vacation still, and High on Coins is in Vegas. Oh, man, they're spending your money. Woo! They're spending your money. Peace. How you like this Vegas view? It's sick, nah? Yeah. It's like a $10,000 view. Gary Vee!